We got back from the Toronto show. Things were crazy. This place was destroyed. Simon and I took a whole day and we actually cleaned it. Believe it or not, it's clean. But then we had to move everything around and we did this. Come over here and check this out. It's starting to get cold in here, boys. And that's no good. Can't get too cold. Got to keep the boys warm or they're going to get upset. So we did this. Right there. We hooked up our radiant heater. Had a gas fitter in. Hooked it up the proper way. Wasn't really done apparently the proper way when it was first done. So that thing there takes about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes for the heat to really start. And then it's going to be just perfect. I'll keep it just above freezing when I'm not here. And then of course we can just blast it on and we'll get the fans working to bring the heat down. So we need to clean all this up and push it back into place. The Razor 1000 XP was a great thing, but it's all clean now. It's going back to Polaris. It's pretty sad. This is its good side. Its not so good side is right here. Did this, sort of whacked it on its side, flipped it, just flopped it over. Wasn't a big deal. Scratched up a little bit. Sorry about that, Polaris. They're just waiting to find out where it needs to go and then I'll deliver it. I blew a back tire on it, hit a rock, did that, put a traction tire on it, but it's still solid. I think I've got a total of 107 miles on it. It was just an amazing thing. That whole experience, that whole Terracross thing, and Polaris helping me out with that. You know, I can't ask for anything more than that. Joe Duncan at Terracross, everybody that was there, RJ Anderson, Levi LaValle, Colton Moore, all the other guys I met, Joshua Cobb, Cole Kachu, all those guys were just super awesome. It was a great experience. And you know what? We're going to be back next year. What else? We got the old Fat Cat. It's on the pallet. It's up there. The ZX chassis and Jamie's Rev is up there. We just didn't really have any room to put it anywhere else. Need more shelving. Need more buildings. The 860 big bore will be going probably next week. Going to do some brapping in the field, maybe race the Rev. The IQR 800 Shorty. I don't really think we have to do very much to it. It's running well. Just going to change out the clutches. I have a separate clutch. Like I've got a racing clutch on it that revs real high and engages. That way you can use the retarder button or the dragon button, whatever you want to call it. So I'll put the other clutch on it. We've got the Elka suspension shocks, the stage 5 shocks to go on it. And of course we've got this Camoplast backcountry 2-inch track to go on it. This is one of their newer tracks from Camoplast. It's got 2-inch lugs on it. Isn't that going to be awesome? It's going to be a great machine off trail, boys, I'm telling you. And that thing is so much fun. Up to about 3.5 feet of powder. It's just an amazing little beast on the snow. We're also going to stud it. We've got some studs coming in from Woody's. And we're going to race it, of course. We're going to do some hill drags and some races. We're going to race a lot of stuff this year, hopefully. We should have most of the stuff running. That's important, right? We'll have this 860. I'm telling you, this is such an awesome sled. The power that comes out of it, that RK Tech 860 big bore kit is just big smile on your face. But you got to really hold on. It rips your elbows right out. The Enticer's back there. Yes, there will be an Enticer video coming shortly. What else is going down? The 900 XP is almost done. We're going to put the Pro Armor roof on it, the Pro Armor doors. We've got an RMC graphics wrap that's going on it. Clean it all up, and then I'll probably move it along. I'm probably going to sell it. Still a great machine. I think there's 750 miles on it, something like that. Not very many. Of course, I bought this little beauty. Check that out. I traded the 3-wheeler for that. One of my old 3-wheelers. It was actually in very good condition, the 3-wheeler. So a guy contacted me and said, I have a CT70, Trail 70, you want to trade? So I traded this. It's got a Leafan 9ACC engine in it. Starts up very well. And it's an awesome little thing for ripping around. And it's good at the shows because you can run back and forth. But it's got that straight pipe on it. It sounds mean. It sounds PowerModz. We've got Ryan's free ride here. We're going to do some work to it. We've got some suspension parts. Valet Mainway Solutions has sent his bushing upgrade kit for the rear suspension on this and for the front suspension, greasable fittings, really cool. So we're gonna add those, and a couple other things that Ryan doesn't know about yet. We're gonna surprise him. We're gonna do some upgrades. The Elan 827 big bore, just waiting for the big bore kit to come in and waiting for that 174 track to come in. And what else? Of course, we've got the RMK 800, soon to be turboized. 827 big bore sitting here looking like a sleeper. She's just sort of sitting there, taking it easy, waiting to roll. Here, let's hear it. Everybody loves to hear that, baby. One more. Always ready to go. Always ready to go. It's such a reliable sled. That's pretty good. And what else do we have? We just got some junk up there. The Jet. I talked about this the other day in one of my other videos. That Jet engine, when I jetted Elmo, that thing went up. It's just about 700,000 views right now. The Jet will be back in action. I'm just looking for a new vehicle to put it in. I have an idea, but you'll see when I get it. I'm not gonna let that out of the bag yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be overwhelming for the vehicle, because that's a big motor. The VK is coming apart. Gonna play with the carbs, play with the plugs, change some things up a little bit, try to get that running better. And then we have to go over and visit Keeley or get him over here so we can drag race some sleds. We wanna drag that VK against his turbo beast that everybody saw at the show in Toronto. Everybody freaked out on that thing. They loved that. It just looks so nasty sitting there. And that's about it. Yeah, we're doing the work at the property, getting it ready for the winter. We don't have much time because once that ground freezes up, it's not gonna be easy to do anything. Now we've got heat. We've got the ability to work in here, and we're gonna get stuff done. I just got that in the other day, so it's time to go. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you give me a big old thumbs up and keep watching. I love your support.
Make it impossible to find me. Go on and believe it's nothing at all.